I am recording this because my comment keeps being deleted. This comment does not contain anything offensive, anything like disinformation, nor anything that they want people not to know. So this is my comment. I will read it for you. I will post this again. Whenever I have joined groups for learning or in a development group, there is always at least one person who takes away the attention of the room and leader and rambles on, either asking a long rambling question or sharing an experience which goes on and is not really relevant. It drives me nuts as I never would do that. I always ask the question as quickly as I can, not just because I am shy and the less attention the better. So others do get time to ask a question too. It makes me cringe so much. I am there disliking that person by the end of the session, and I know it comes from the fact I am not allowed to do the same and I shouldn't want to. But by disliking them, I then beat myself up for not being a nice, friendly, sociable person. So now I just avoid groups. I can't take the rambling, forceful people. And then I go on about what you know about. I had a session with a therapist coach a couple of weeks ago, and good job I was recording myself for learning purposes, as we ended up falling out at the end of the session when she closed the session by saying she had felt disrespected and devalued by me when I interrupted her motivation monologue, which started to incorporate a bit too much of her own belief and choices. I was able to watch it again and learn from my behavior and hers. I had tried to interrupt her flow a few minutes earlier as I was paying her £120 for this session, which was meant to be about helping me to dislodge and heal old beliefs using subconscious technique. Eventually, I dared to be authentic to myself and interrupted her forcefully. "Excuse me, would you mind if we talked about me, please? I'm paying you for this session and would like to get to the bottom of my beliefs that block me in my life," etc. I dared to come in because we had agreed to do 4 sessions, which she had discounted for me as I couldn't afford a full fee due to personal finance. And this was session number 2. So she flared up at the end and asked to carry on the sessions, but only if I could speak to her respectfully and nicely. However, I preferred to have my money back for the 2 sessions, and we left it at that, as she was furious. Her wisdom was not appreciated. She really wanted me to be passive and quiet, goggle-eyed at her mighty, charismatic and successful presence, and only answer when she asks a question. She was the one directing the session, and she was the boss. Asked. I really needed the money for my rent, and I was, again, foolish to think working with someone and paying them a lot of money would change my life and attract abundance. I am glad we cancelled the other 2. I couldn't be working with her like I did at the first session, passively. I had told her later I wasn't happy about how it went, and she had replied I should have said it at the time, and she hoped our communication would be better next time. I followed her advice, and it didn't get us anywhere. It was a great lesson, well worth the money, because I have never been able to tell those numerous therapists I keep hiring to fix me what I truly thought. If they are at all powerful, forceful, wallet-oriented type people wanting the trendy lifestyle, making money out of me who really has not that much, and as I haven't managed to manifest yet. If they are the talkative types, and mostly they are, not introverted like me, they often just gabble on, and sometimes not even doing the therapy I pay them to do. I have other examples, but this is long enough. I have added my bit and need to get back to work. Thank you anyone who reads this and I like written words, because nobody needs to feel obliged to listen or read, unlike in a group setting where there is only one silence and space. Nobody has to read anything. We are free in the written word. Now I shall carry on being integrous if the situation allows it, and I am feeling brave. It takes courage to express our unhappiness to someone. So, comment. The comment is there, yes. We all see the comment. We step back and we refresh the page. Now it's still going to be there, I think. Yes, it is still there. Give it another second. By the way, this channel is excellent. It's called JulienHimself, and This video is The Simple Hack Blew Up My Social Skills. It's really interesting. He talks really well, and I would recommend, if you're at all interested in that sort of thing, to go and see him. Okay, refresh. Is my comment still there? Okay, it's not there at the top, so let's sort them by newest first. And my comment has disappeared again. Okay, let's look at the number of comments. I will post it again, never mind the changes I did. Okay, Control V. Okay, do it again. Comment. Now, in this comment, there is nothing that needs to be removed, is there? Really? Okay. So let's see if there's still 69. Yes, there's still 69. It's still there. Now refresh the page. 69. Oh, okay. Unless someone else has replied, it seems mine is still there. No, 69 comments, but mine has disappeared. 5 days. That's strange. So why is there 69 comments, but mine is hiding? Okay, so 2 weeks ago, 5 days ago. Let's try and post it again, but I don't know where that comment is that is making it number 69. Comment again. Okay, 0 seconds ago. Now, how many comments is that? So 70. Okay, we've got 70 comments. My comment is there. Okay, start again to refresh the page. Okay, 70, yes, still there. Refresh again, 70. Ah, there we go. Sort by newest first. There are 70 comments, but mine is hiding. It has been hidden by YouTube. Now that's very interesting. What about my old comment where I said my texts are being deleted? Don't sort by news first. Well, all of my comments have been deleted. That's really weird. I think... Oh, where's the camera? Okay, Julian, I'm going to stop you for a minute. Thank you very much. I think this comment thing is happening because last night I did try to post a comment which included a link on someone's channel. And this comment also had a piece of text written by someone called, I'm going to open the page for you because I wanted to do a video about this. This is really interesting. This is the link I was trying to post, which kept being deleted. I tried to break the link down, add little bits, and still deleted. So in the end, I gave up. I got really frustrated. So I'm going to read you this extract, and we'll see if they delete my video. Okay. This is a quote from Jacques Attali, Jewish globalist and advisor to French President François Mitterrand, president in the 80s, from interviews with Michel Salomon, The Face of the Future, Seger's edition, 1981. In the future, it will be a question of finding a way to reduce the population. We will start with the old, because as soon as it exceeds 65 years, man lives longer than he produces and costs society dearly. Then the weak, and then the useless, who do nothing for society because there will be more and more of them, and especially the stupid ones. Euthanasia, targeting these groups. Euthanasia will have to be an essential instrument of our future societies in all cases. We cannot, of course, execute people or set up camps. We will get rid of them by making them believe it is for their own good. We will find something or cause it, a pandemic that targets certain people. a real economic crisis or not, a virus that will affect the old or the fat, it doesn't matter, the weak will succumb to it, the fearful and the stupid will believe it and ask to be treated. We will have taken care to have planned the treatment, a treatment that will be the solution. The selection of idiots will thus be done on its own. They will go to the slaughterhouse on their own. Finally, and perhaps especially, since no war can be won unless the peoples waging it, believe it just and necessary, and unless the loyalty of citizens and their belief in its values are maintained, the chief weapons of the future will be the instruments of propaganda, communication, and intimidation. I'll read that again because I tripped all over it. Finally, and perhaps especially, since no war can be won unless the people waging it believe it just and necessary, and unless the loyalty of citizens and their belief in its values are maintained, the chief weapons of the future will be instruments of propaganda, communication, and intimidation. So this is what I try to post in the comment. In fact, as I am going to upload this video, it's got here, I'm going to put that quote in the description so you can read it if you're interested. Now, YouTube, you are pissing me off. Why are you deleting my comments that have nothing to do with conspiracy? I think it's once the robots find someone who comments they have to delete, they seem to delete irrespectfully of whether the comment is harmful to them or not. Interesting, isn't it? I'll stop that video there. It's long enough. Thank you for your time if you're not Alexandra and you're watching this. And to dear life, protect your energy.